Hello again. This is quite a unique recipe, something that I've been working on since we came back from the Free From show. Lots of requests there for a dairy-free roll. So we've recently developed the Panda roll, which uses low-fat yogurt and gives you a nice fluffy roll. Wasn't sure it'd work. However, this is with coconut milk, and as you can see, I've done a little test this morning, and I've got one of the rolls open here. They work perfectly. So I'm going to run through the recipe for you with this one. It is exactly the same as the dairy version. So these are dairy-free, egg-free, gluten-free. So we'll start with the bread flour. I'm going to do a double batch. So I'm going to make 6 of these rolls. But the recipe is written as a single batch using 100 grams, but I'm doing a double batch here. So I'm going to use 200 grams of Panda flour. Now these are quite large rolls, so you could, if you wanted to, divide the mix into 4 rather than 3. So 200 grams of Panda flour. Into that I've got ready 28 grams of fast-acting yeast. I've got 16 grams of bicarbs, and I've got 8 grams of salt. Okay, so that's in. Just give it a good mix, make sure that the raising agents are thoroughly mixed through. Okay, that's it, that's the bread flour. Okay, so the liquids. We've got 200 grams of coconut milk here, tinned coconut milk, about 60% coconut extract, which is sort of the average for supermarkets. If you get a higher concentrate or a higher coconut extract, you may need to reduce the amount of this and increase the water. But generally 60% is the sort of average. To that, we're going to add 20 grams of apple cider vinegar. And then into that is 400 grams of boiling water. So this has just come off the boil. Just going to get it into the jug. Yeah, 401, that'll do. Okay, that's it. I haven't given myself much room to mix it, but just blend it together. Okay, that'll do. So the mix will probably be around sort of 60 degrees, sort of high 50s, 60 degrees. So it's easily mixed by hand. You can start with a spatula. Let's get everything out, get all that liquid in. Bring it together initially with your spatula. You'll hear there's a light fizzing going on. That's the bicarbs. And then bring that together by hand. It's a very soft dough. Yes, you can use a stand mixer if you wanted. You'd definitely need to do a batch this size for a stand mixer, but it will only take a minute to come together. You can sort of see already that's forming a slightly sticky dough. Again, the dough is warm, and you can sort of see there. There's a little bit of steam coming from that. That's perfect. Doesn't need kneading much. I mean, literally that is it. That's done. We're going to hand shape the rolls. They don't need to be rested. It doesn't need to sit. There you go. That'll do. So as I say, we're going to turn this into 6 large rolls, which are about 140 grams each in dough weight. Again, if you want to make these smaller, then go with about 110, you'll get 4. Let's just break these into the right portions. It's a little bit bigger, that one. There you go. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we've got 6 fairly evenly sized rolls. So in this oven, I'm going to use the air fry mode because it's got a quicker fan speed. 35 minutes, 190, 4 and 2. So if you've got an air fryer version, then the air fryer mode has just like I say, a quicker fan speed, so it actually helps extract the moisture quicker and gives you a better rise. So a little bit of flour on the board, hand shape the rolls, just give them a good squeeze together so they get a nice smooth surface. Little press. And just across in the top. Now I've got my other camera ready to go, so I'm going to record the baking process. As you can sort of see, this is exactly what we made this morning. They sort of rise from where they are to the fully baked. The crust will really help them rise. These are obviously perfect for freezing as well, so it's easier to make a batch of, double batch. Bake and cool them, pop them in the freezer, and ready to use. Okay, my oven's ready. Okay, there we go. So 6 rolls ready to go in, 35 minutes. Okay, the oven has just pinged. Our rolls are done. There we go. 6 fantastic gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, and you can see how much they've grown from that initial dough stage. So, and you'll know they're done. Tap the base. They should sound hollow all the way through. And providing they are, if they're not, put them back in for another 5 minutes. But providing they are, then again, these were the ones that I did this morning. Let them cool Make sure they're cold before you slice them open, because they can always appear a bit doughy. If you slice them while warm, it will look like they're undercooked. So allow them to cool properly, and then when you tear them open, you get that. Okay? So that's a perfect roll. Under 5 grams of carbs, completely clean keto, completely gluten-free, completely egg-free, completely dairy-free. And look at that. I didn't think that would happen when I first tested the recipe. Enjoy, because I know that we will. See you in the next video.